Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liang. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel again for another prophetic word. If today is your first time watching my video, you are very welcome. If you like my video today, please don't forget to hit the like button, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I have very interesting message from Lord for some people. I feel a little embarrassed delivering this message for everybody today. Yeah, but Lord said I have to say. He asked me to deliver this message for him because he said some people need to know about this. Yeah, some people need to know about this. And I'm pretty sure you will know this message is for you or not once you know about what the Lord is going to tell you. Don't worry, he's not going to punish you or something else. No, he just wanted to know about what you should do. And he is going to give you a suggestion. He's not going to tell you what you have to do, but he is just going to tell you what is going to happen. Yeah. I heard the Lord said, I have been hesitant to get married for a long time. Then he said, the things about the future is about masturbate. Yeah. When I heard what he said, I was like, okay, that is a very sensitive subject and a very direct way to tell everybody about this. But I have to deliver whatever the Lord asked me to deliver because this is my job. So if you have any other opinion you want to say, it's fine. You can leave a comment under my video to let the Lord know about this. He will read your comment. Yeah, he read my videos comment every single day. I'm serious. So you can leave your comment there to let him know about what you think and what you want. Anyway, let me tell you what the Lord said. He said, some people chose to be single, not to get married, or after you divorce, you decide not to get married. So this message is also for myself as well. Yeah, because I told him I don't want to get married. Oh no, I want to be single. So anyway, the Lord asked me to tell those people that it's okay. You want to stay single, that's fine. He's not going to force you to get married. Or after you divorce, he's not going to force you to get married again. If you want to get married, then he will help you by giving you a future spouse. But if you choose to be single, he also respects your decision. So it's up to you. However, there's one thing he asked me to make it clear with you. He said about the sex part. Yeah, he said it's about the sex part. Because we are human beings, so we have a desire for sex. Here is what happened. According to the Lord, he said, if you decide to stay single, then you will have to get over your sexual desire, which means masturbation is forbidden. Yeah. Why he said that? Let's read two scriptures to know about why the Lord said that to us today. First of all, let's read Matthew chapter 5, verse 28. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. He is saying that once we have sexual desire, or we are going to have sexual desire. At that moment, maybe because we are thinking about someone in our mind, so we want to have a sex. Or we watch a movie and that movie has a sexual part, so suddenly we have a desire for sex, something like this. He's saying that if that happened to us and we start masturbating ourselves, then it's not something that he will allow. He's saying that he didn't allow that to happen. So he said, you need to reconsider if you want to stay single forever. Another Bible verse, he mentioned about something. Yeah, he said it very clearly. Let's read it. Leviticus chapter 15, verses 16 to 17. When a man has an emission of semen, he must bathe his whole body with water, and he will be unclean till evening. Any clothing or leather that has semen on it must be washed with water, and it will be unclean till evening. So the Lord make it very clear through this Bible verse to show us that, especially for the man, you will have an emission of semen. So he said, if we decide to stay single, not to get married, then we also need to control ourselves without having sexual desire, without doing masturbation. Yeah. This is all what the Lord asked me to tell some people today. I know this is going to happen because we are human beings, but think about it. The Lord said he created the sex for us to enjoy, because he wants us to have a very beautiful, wonderful moment with our partner, with our husband or wife. But once we decide to stay single, then we will have to sacrifice that sexual part. So he wants us to rethink about this decision. Yeah, okay, it's very hard for me to explain to everybody today because the way how the Lord talked to me. Yeah, he didn't feel so embarrassed about telling me about this and asking me to tell you about this, because he is the Lord. He created our bodies, so it's not an embarrassing thing for him to talk about this. But it's a little bit embarrassed for me to tell you about this. But he's right. He said we need to reconsider if we want to stay single forever or we want to get married. But anyway, this is all what he told me. He said, if you are still thinking about you want to get married or not, he said, you need to consider this sexual part. He said, if you don't want to get married, then you will have to tolerate yourself without having sex for the rest of your life. So he said, you need to think about this. Yeah. I still tell him that I don't want to get married. Yeah, that's how I tell him. Yeah. Anyway, this message is from the Lord. It's not from me, okay? So if you have any other opinions or you want to say something, you are welcome. You can leave your comment under my video and post in my comment section. The Lord will come to read your comment. Yeah. If you receive this very interesting and important information and guidance and message from the Lord for you right now, please post your comment under the video to let God know that you receive it. And if you like the video or you get help through the video, please kindly make a donation to support my prophetic ministry for the Lord. I will list my donation link in my comment section. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any prophetic video from Lord every single day. Yes, I deliver His message for Him every single day because He talks to me every day. Thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next video. God loves you and love you too. Bye.